Okay.
All right.
And ready? 5, 4, 3.
Hate combos.
Hey everyone, I am here at NAMM. Standing here with the famous DINO Maddalone of the famous Ask Dino show. Dino, how are you digging NAMM this year?
Well, you know what? I really love it. I mean, it's changed quite a bit, but I always love coming here because it's kind of like the Disneyland for musicians. It's kind of like a Willy Wonka's chocolate factory for musicians to come down and see what's new and what's going on, meet people. Even though it's changed a lot over the years, the people are still basically the same, and that's just everyone just digs music. Everyone's relaxed, has a nice time, and
Cool. It's a cool vibe.
Absolutely cool vibe. It used to be real strange, you know, at certain eras, but the latest era in the last 5 or 6 years has been a very cool, mellow vibe.
It's a cool vibe made cooler by Dino.
Can I pay you now? Just because you can say that.
Yeah, I'll take cash money order. I even have a swiper card on my iPhone.
Use your mic.
Use my mic? Use this mic? Okay.
Somebody's broadcasting.
Oh, bummer. Okay, well we're getting all kinds of ambient noise here. So, but anyway, one of the things that I noticed that's different about NAMM this year is that it's just expanded exponentially. It seems like.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, there's so many new companies. I mean, there's so many new. I mean, I'm a drummer. I've been a drummer since I was 11 years old.
What do you play?
Drums.
Yeah, what kind?
I play Spawn drums. I endorse Spawn drums, and I just got a new endorsement with Simtech Cymbals, and Brian Spawn owns both companies, and they're fantastic. Love you, Brian. Love you, Spawn. Love you, Simtech. Anyway, there's so many new companies out these days. So many new startups, and one of the best places for them to come and show their stuff, so to speak, is here. Yeah, but there's so much. It's expanded because there's so many new startups.
Well, now we have a Music Scene magazine,
Yes, yes.
which is out, and we have our first issue.
Right.
Which is
where?
Which is over here. Which is
issue
of magazine.
Issue of magazine. The issue, guys. He's falling asleep on the job. He's failing the mission.
Well, we'll try to edit that in post.
No, I love those failed missions.
Here,
All right,
you got to be paying attention. Okay, so here's our magazine, Music Scene Mag.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I know Steve Watley very well, and I also have a TV show, and we've worked with this magazine for a while, and this is the new issue right here. It's the first one.
Online with us.
Right. I have an article, and I've got.
Online and print magazine.
Right, but I work with you guys on my show, on the Ask Dino show. I've had you guys on. You guys are kind of, when I do my tip of the day segment, you guys come on and I show your logo. But this is a great magazine because we've missed magazines like this, so we haven't had them for a while. You know, there's a couple other magazines been around a long time, but these kind of magazines that really show the independent scene in Southern California. This is the magazine right here. I love the people that work there, and I love this magazine.
Well, we love you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being a supporter of the magazine.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best in 2013.
And the Ask Dino show. Don't forget to watch the Ask Dino show.
Thank you.
Now, wait.
Whoop.
You gotta let me get started.
Yeah, you gotta wait till 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me count you in. Okay, ready?
I hate when he does it.
Dino, I know you've been working with David for a long time. How did you guys first meet?
Well, actually, it was by chance. I had to do an acting part at Time Warner, and I went down to do the acting part, and David was there. And then I also did some things called IN Entertainment, and David was there. And out of all the people that worked on these shows, David was the best guy, and he was the one that kind of helped me along as far as my new TV show. And all those other people kind of faded away, but I kept David the whole time, and he's one of the best. David McNeil's one of the best.
So, what do you and David like about working with each other? What makes it click? Do you think?
Well, he lets me hit him in the head once in a while. No, David. You know, I've been a musician all my life and a record producer, but now that I'm doing a television show, David is the person that basically taught me how to be a TV host. You know, I mean, I have my natural, you know, Italian yakata, but David was the one that said, hey, don't do this, do that. You know, look straight into the camera, look at that camera. Well, I'm just like, you know, just talking like, you know, like I was being interviewed. He goes, no, now you're the interviewer, so you have to look at certain cameras. and then we talk all the time. He mentors me all the time.
Okay. So what do you think's next for you and David? Anything new coming up?
Well, we have the Ask DINO show, which we shoot all the time.
Yep.
We have all kinds of new episodes that are in the can right now. We are on Time Warner cable right now, but we're going to be possibly moving up to a different cable broadcast company. And we're going to broaden the show. We have a totally self-contained company. We have at least 15 people on our staff. And even though I'm the executive producer and the host, David is the one that's kind of takes care of all the business that needs to be taken care of. So we're kind of hand, and then I have my director Gordon Michael, who's us three. We're like the three musketeers that kind of take care of everything. But David is the one that knows the TV stuff really well.
So you've been on all sides of this. Do you have any coaching for people trying to break into the business, or?
That's what our show is about. The Ask DINO show is about, it's a mentoring show. We talk to people. We have guests come on, like real famous, like mega stars, and then new people come on too, people that are just starting. But these people that are mega stars, they not only talk about what they've done before, but they talk about how they've done it. They talk about what they've done in the past. They talk about how they made this song, any kind of song you've heard all your life. They talk about the construction of it, how it was recorded, and then touring and what they've done on the road. Basically, we're an entertainment / mentoring show, and that's what we're all about.
Sounds like a very different way to approach it. You know anybody else that's ever tried to do this? Are you guys the original?
No, I don't know if we're the original, but we're one of the best, or the best around right now. I'm just saying from what is out there, what I see out there. I'm Italian. I've been doing this since I was 10, 11 years old. I've been around a long time, and I'm a no BS kind of guy. So I just kind of tell it as it is. And I have a thing on the show. It's called the Tip of the Day, and then we have a thing with Shauna Tenuta that does in the biz. So we talk about in the biz stuff, what's going on in the business. So we're basically a show that kind of informs people, teaches people, and entertains people at the same time.
Sounds fantastic. Well, my mother was full-blooded Italian, so I knew there was something I liked about you.
Ask him about awards.
I hear there's a rumor you've been stacking up the awards, kind of got the market cornered, huh?
Well, I just won Record Producer of the Year again, 2 times in 3 or 4 years for the Los Angeles Music Awards. So that's twice I've won that award.
So what's the secret? How do you do that?
You know what it is? It's just, I've been doing it a long time. If you do something for a very long time, you better be good at it. But I've been doing it a long time, and I do it every day still. I'm still in the studio every day. I've had 4 studios for 26 years. Listening to people, listening to music, seeing what you have to know what moves people emotionally. Directors for films have to know what moves people emotionally. Visually, I have to know what moves people audio-wise, because you can get moved by music just as seriously as you can get moved by a film.
Yep.
So I've learned that over the years, and that's what I do. And then I still love what I do. But I'm also loving television stuff now too. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
the show also won the TV show. We won Creative Achievement Award for television. And we've only been on the air for 2 years, so we're happy about that.
So what other awards do you forget about?
I got Rock Drummer of the Year. I got other production awards over the years, like many. I got Dove Awards, which is the Christian Grammy.
Yeah.
Christian, their GMA Dove Awards because I produce a lot of Christian rock in the 90s and the early 2000s. I produced all those Christian rock bands, and they won these things called the Dove Awards. Okay. So we have like 12 of those. So or the artists that I produced, and then there's a couple artists I work with that won Grammys. As a matter of fact, this guy I produced, his name is Skilo. He had a song called I Wish. He's got a commercial on the Super Bowl this year. The I Wish Skilo, not CeeLo, but Skilo, and it's I Wish, and he has a commercial on the Super Bowl this year.
So when Dino isn't winning awards, what do you do for fun?
I'm trying to figure that out. I've got a girlfriend now, and we try to get away and try to do things. And I've got a 22-year-old beautiful daughter named Lacey, and she helps me on the show, and we do that. I used to do a lot more things, to tell you the truth. Yeah. It seems like the older I get, the more busy I get. The more times I want to take time off, it seems like I'm getting more busy and more busy and more busy. But it is what it is. You just keep going. I just lost my father a couple weeks ago, and he was oh, thank you. He was 90 years old and he wasn't ready to go. So I guess I become the same blood. I have a lot more work I want to do.
Sounds like you might be at this for a while.
I hope so. Plus I love coming to the NAMM show too.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, brother.
One last thing, just for me.
What?
Ask him how he hurt his hand.
So there's a rumor you've been in a lot of heavy fights lately. What's the story, Dino?
I'm Italian, and we are known for our temper. It's embarrassing for as old as I am that I'm still doing stupid junk. Don't lose your temper, whatever you do, because you always end up with cuts on your hand.
So was it a door or a?
It was an inanimate object.
An inanimate.
Okay?
Well, that's good to hear.
I don't do the people thing anymore. It was just one of those. Oh, and I got so mad, and I was like,
hey, if you hit the inanimate object, you did a good thing. You didn't hit a person, right? That's a good thing.
You don't got to pay any bills except for fixing the broken glass.
Well, take care.
All right, okay.
Hope it's not your dominant hand.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Good job.